Good day, my name is David. I'll be presenting a demo of Classmates Plus today. Classmate Plus is an efficient student management and attendance platform that was created to help track students' attendance and also manage certificate issuance on chain. I'll begin straight to the demo. This demo is going to be divided into two sections. First is the admin section of the Dapp, then the second is more of like the student section. First thing you do is you launch app. By default, when you launch this app, you're going to be seeing a card representing an organization you're part of. This card is also going to contain your role, which is going to state whether the wallet you connected to this tab has been whitelisted as an admin or as a student in a particular organization. So for this particular program, the wallet I connected is an admin. So I'll be demoing the flow or the process of interacting with this tab as an admin. Without wasting time, I think first of all, let me show how you create a program using this platform. So to create a program using this platform, you just click on the create program, you pass in the name of the institution. Let's say want to create a cohort for the page admin. So the program name is cohort 10. So you click on the submit button. MetaMask is going to pop up requesting for you to sign the transaction. Once MetaMask comes up, you confirm. Then give it a while for it to be submitted on chain. And once it's submitted on chain, it's going to automatically reflect on this particular dashboard. So let's just give it a while. Probably network issues. So basically, organization cohorts has officially been created. We have Web3 Bridge cohort 10 available here for us. We'll be interacting with Web3 Bridge cohort 10 for the sake of this demo. So what we'll do after that is click on the card. It's going to lead us to the dashboard for that particular cohort. So this dashboard is uniquely tailored for that particular cohort we clicked on. The next thing we're going to be doing as admin is to upload the list of students or list of students and their wallet address that we want on our cohort. So you basically go to the upload file, click on the upload button, then you locate the student CSV file, then open. Next we are going to be doing is we're going to toggle this button to be directed as student upload, then we click on the upload list. We give it a while. Basically MetaMask is supposed to come up for me to sign this transaction. So after signing the transaction, the student data it's submitted on chain, and we've basically populated our contracts with the list of students for that particular cohort. Since that's done, next thing we do is we navigate to the student section. When I click on the student section, we have a list of all the students we populated in the contract. So these are the students in this particular cohort. So next we're going to be doing is populating the mentor session. So for now, under the mentor session, the only address that we have here is my address, which is the address I used to create this organization. So I'm the only mentor on this program. I want to change that. So we'll basically go back to the upload, click on the upload file, then this is going to be a student CSV. Then make sure the mentor's upload is facing towards the mentor's session. Then we click on the upload once more. and confirm. So on signing this transaction, we give it a while. Yep, and that's done. So our mentor session now is going to be updated. Yep, and we have more developers or more mentors here managing this particular cohort. So after that, I think another thing I would like to demo today is the attendance session. So how we create attendance and how we are able to activate attendance for students to actually sign. So to create an attendance, what to do is you click on the create new attendance button. We select an NFT, and for today we are going to be using let's look for oracles. Yeah, there we go. So the day ID, let's say today is going to be 22, 23, 44. And the topic is blockchain oracles. So after filling this data, the next thing we do is you click on the upload button. Basically, what the upload button does is it sends this data to IPFS, the image, the day ID, the topic we talked for that day. So now that it's done, we can now submit this request. So we're expecting MetaMask to pop up, so we sign this transaction. After signing this transaction, it's been sent on chain, then we've been able to successfully create an attendance ID. And that's that. So yep, and here we have it. Attendance with the topic blockchain oracle, which is taught by node. So and the NFT ID I created being 223344. So this probably taking a while. The image is taking a while to load because we are fetching the image directly from IPFS. So if you give it a while, it's going to render the complete image here, probably due to network. Yep, and it's coming up. So there we have that. So by default, once we create an attendance, it's always deactivated, meaning that students can actually sign an attendance automatically or right now. So to change that, what we're going to be doing is we click on the view, then the status of this attendance is currently at off. So what we do is we click on the toggle bar. It's going to pop up MetaMask. So we'll sign the transaction, confirming that we want to change the status of this transaction to on. And as you can see officially, the status of this particular attendance is now on, meaning that students can now sign this attendance. So you click on save, and here we have it. So that's basically how we create, or how you can create an attendance, a unique attendance ID for a particular day, so students can actually sign and mint their on-chain proof of attendance NFT. So that's basically that for creating of attendance, adding mentors, adding students. Then one final thing I'd like to touch on before we go to the students demo is how to issue final certificate. So for example, let's say this program has probably run throughout the course of the expected time for the program. So what we're going to do is we want to mint out certificates to our users. So you navigate to the certificate section, you click on issue certificates, select the file, so yep, click on certificates, sample, then the program is going to be then the year. This certificate was issued in the year 2023. Then just like the previous session, we use the upload button. And remember I said the upload button basically sends this entire data to IPFS. So After sending the data to IPFS, what our contract is going to receive is the CID of that particular data, meaning the location of that data on IPFS. So since that's done, we click on the submit button. As expected, we are waiting for MetaMask to come up so you can sign this transaction. So let's give it a while network, and that's that. Just give it a couple of seconds for it to be submitted on chain. After which, voila, we've been able to mint out final certificates to our users. So this probably still processing on chain. And yep, that's it. So we have our certificate here. Web3 Bridge Cohort 10 certification course. Then this is certificate of achievement. This issued by the CEO of Web3 Bridge, and this is the year the certificate was actually issued. So that's that. For the admin session, we've been able to create an organization or a cohort, been able to add students, add mentors, upload files, issue out daily pure attendance and NFTs to students, and also issue out certificates. The one last thing I'd like to touch on is the mentors handover. So basically, for each particular week or a particular day or however the plan is, there's going to be a mentor on duty. Only the mentor on duty is going to be able to create attendance. This to restrict or to reduce the amount of mentors that will be creating attendance for a particular day, so we don't overclock the contracts. So it's more of like an access restriction. Only the mentor on duty for that particular day can actually create an attendance NFT or an attendance ID for students to sign in. So if the period of when a mentor is on duty has elapsed, so we're expecting that mentor is supposed to hand over to the another mentor that is expected to come in. So let's say as you can see, the mentor on duty currently is not so let's say we want to hand over to this particular individual here with this address. So what we do is we just click on the icon of the person, the checkbox beside the mentor's name. Then we click on this handover icon. After clicking on the handover icon, it pops up MetaMask, which we confirm, and we're expecting the mentor on duty to actually change. And yep, you see the mentor on duty is now the original. So this connected address A7 ending with 46C8, which is this, won't be able to actually create an attendance ID now because he's no longer the mentor on duty. So that's that for the admin session. What I'll be doing now is I'll be navigating to the student session and demoing this project for the student session. So basically, for the student session, we're expecting that once the students visit this particular dashboard or this Dapp, should click on the launch app. Then the student is going to see or is going to be able to find a card containing the institution or the cohort which he has been whitelisted as a student in. So if you remember the previous card we looked at, we had the admin role here specified, but for this particular address, wallet address connected to this tab, is currently whitelisted as a student for this cohort. And once you click on the organization's card, you're going to be welcomed into this particular dashboard. So welcome the student's name, in this case Iteku. Then you're also going to be able to track the total classes that I've held here using this card. You also will be able to track the total class that this particular student has attended. Then finally, we can track the percentage, the attendance percentage the student has. So for example, if a student has just 5% attendance, 20%, 100% attendance, and stuff like that, just to easily track or to easily keep make reference to this stuff. Then we're expecting the students for now to be able to just perform two basic actions on this Dapp. So as a student, all you need to do on this Dapp is sign an attendance or view your certificate. So coming here to sign an attendance as a student, what you're going to do is you navigate to this dashboard, you click on the submit ID, then you pass in the ID, attendance ID for that particular day that is going to be shared to the students by the mentor on duty. So for the previous attendance I created, I used the ID 223344. So all this input the ID, click on submit. So MetaMask comes up for me to sign this transaction, which we do. So we have notification ID submitted successfully. Now, as you can see, this is the NFT we obtained for attending this particular class. And this is also the date the class held, the ID of the class, the mentor that took the class, the topic that was taught for that day, and also the description for a particular day. So with this, the student is going to be able to track the classes he has attended, the dates they held, and also get a proof of attendance NFT for attending those classes. So one final thing students will be able to do on our platform is to view their certificates at the end of each cohort. So at the end of each cohort, we're expecting that the mentors or the admin or the cohort should mint an NFT, a certificate NFT to students in that particular DApp. And just like I did and I demoed in the previous session for admins, this particular student connected to this wallet and to this platform, being in the book, already has a certificate issued to him. So in such case where the user wants to view or wants to access the certificate, all the student needs to do is click on the view certificates button here. So you're going to take him to a session containing his certificate. And yes, here you have it. So on completion of a program, you are going to be having the name of the program here. You're going to be having the certificate that was issued. You're also going to be having the name of our CEO who issued the certificate and the year the certificate was actually issued. So that's basically all we're expecting for the student session. So the student basically has just two functionality here, or just two access to access right here. So all you can do is either sign an attendance by clicking on the submit ID or view your end of module certificate. So that's for this demo. Thank you very much for your time.